Hayali Vanilla 28 and Fragrance du Bois Sirène. Both of these fragrances smell so much sexier on my boyfriend than on me. So if you're a man that doesn't want to smell like everyone else, that's wearing Stronger With You Absolutely, Stronger With You Intensely, etc, etc, let me put you on. There are so many unexpected fragrances that just smell insane on men. I'm going to share some fragrances that I've been testing on him that have literally made me melt. So let's start off with a nice affordable fragrance. This is one you've probably seen all over YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, very, very popular and for very, very good reason. And that is Khamrah by Lattafa. If he said, babe, we're going on a date tonight, pick up my fragrance for me, this would be one of the first fragrances that will come to mind. This is so, so, so sexy. When he wears this, I honestly can't get enough. Like, it just smells so sexy to me. It literally makes my eyes roll back. It's so good. It's so gourmand, sweet, but then it's got a little bit of a white floral touch. It's really, really subtle, but I think it adds such a beautiful nuance to this fragrance that makes it very, very different to Angel Share, because this is kind of seen as like an Angel Share dupe or something in a very, very similar vein. So it's a very sweet, gourmand, really nice for winter time. It's very warm, it's a bit spicy, but it's got a floral touch, like a white floral touch in this fragrance that Angel Share doesn't have, and I think that makes it quite different. It adds a nuance that just makes this blend so sensual. The sweetness and the spices make it sexy, but added with that little white floral touch, oh my god, this is a sexy, sexy fragrance. I love this fragrance on him. So guys, if you want to try something that's not your typical Stronger With You and all the flankers, definitely give Khamrah by Lattafa a try. It's very affordable. I can't remember how much this was because, to be honest, we bought this when we were walking around in Agadir and we randomly saw a shop where they were selling fragrances and I was like, oh my gosh, it's Khamrah by Lattafa. I've never actually smelled it, and we smelled it and we were like, yeah, this is nice, so we bought it. And yeah, this is his fragrance. Like, I don't wear this, I let him wear this, I enjoy it when he wears it. It's also really, really potent. This is going to fill the room. It's going to leave a trail. All of your performance needs for a fragrance is in this. It's going to last. It's going to project. It leaves a beautiful sillage. Like, people are going to be like, what are you wearing? And yeah, if you're embracing someone, you're hugging someone, like, they're going to want to hold on to you a bit longer. I do anyway. When he wears this, oh my goodness, insane. So definitely recommend Khamrah by Lattafa. So the next fragrance is one of mine that I've had for many years now. I've really worn this fragrance. My bottle's nearly finished. I've worn this so much. And it wasn't until recently when I thought, let me see how this smells on him. When I tried it on him, wow. Wow, wow, wow. So this is Minuit et Demi by Fragrance du Bois. And wow, this fragrance on him smells so, so good. So this is another gourmand, but for me, it smells a lot more spicy. It's got some coffee, it's got pimento, and it's not as sweet as Khamrah at all. So I definitely think if you are looking for a gourmand that's not too sweet and not too in your face, this would be a really good option. It's quite subtle, but it definitely lasts. Like, when I was wearing this, I was getting a good 7 hours or so, but it's not a projector. It's not going to leave a trail. People are not going to smell you from, you know, across the street. It's not one of those fragrances, but it's definitely nice for something intimate, going to the cinema where you're nice and cozy. It sits close to the skin, but it's very, very sexy. And I feel that on him, it brings out the spices a bit more than when I wear it. I think I get more vanilla caramel, definitely a bit more spicy on his skin. And I really, really enjoy that. I think this is a really good option if you want to smell sexy as a man, but not too sweet. Absolutely fantastic fragrance, Minuit et Demi by Fragrance du Bois. Before I get into the next fragrance, I know you're probably thinking, where's Sirène? Where's Vanilla 28? I'm gonna get there and I'll share with you exactly why I think those fragrances will be so sexy on a man. But the next fragrance is a fragrance of mine that is in my personal top 3 for life. Halfeti by Penhaligon's. This is a woody rose saffron fragrance, and if you're anything like me and you're a rose lover, I just find it incredible. It's very sophisticated. The saffron makes it smell very luxury. It's a very unisex fragrance, and this is one that I like to wear a lot. I wear it out when we go on dates. I thought, let's try this on him and see if I like it as much on him as I like it on me. And I didn't think it was even possible, but I like it more on him than on me. And remember I said, guys, this is in my personal top 3 for life. Like, one of my favorite fragrances of all time. But when he wears this, oh my gosh. So this is not a gourmand fragrance. It's not as sexy, but it's very sophisticated, makes you smell really luxurious. I feel like it makes a statement, and on a man, it's just incredible. I love it on myself, but when he wears it, I feel like, oh, it's such a man. Even though it's not sexy in a sweet way, it's definitely sexy in that it just makes him smell so attractive. If you're a man that wants to smell elegant, sophisticated, but you still want to make a statement, Halfeti is the perfect fragrance for that. It's so well balanced. It's got the beautiful, almost like watery rose notes in there, and then you've got the saffron, and you've got lots of woods. There's a little bit of oud in there, I think, as well, which develops over time. It's very much a fragrance that changes a lot. It's not linear at all, but each change is like, you get whiffs of it, and it's just amazing. It smells really light in the opening, and then as it develops, you get more of the woods, you get the oud. It performs really well. I definitely get a good 8 hours or so wearing this, but it's not the biggest projector, but it's decent. Like, people are gonna smell you when they walk past you or when they're close enough to you. They don't have to be hugging you to smell you. It's not super, super intimate. Good performance, but insane fragrance. So that is Halfeti by Penhaligon's. Now we're getting into the 2 fragrances that were quite a surprise to me, that they smelled so good on him and so much better on him than on me. So let's get into Vanilla 28. I used to wear this fragrance a lot, hence why there's nothing really left. I know it's a really small bottle, but I think now that I've smelled this on him, we definitely need to get a bigger bottle. I still want to wear this, but I definitely want him to wear it too, because honestly, it is just insane on him. So I said before that if we were going on a date and I was picking his fragrance, Khamrah would be one of the first fragrances I would think of. But Vanilla 28 would also be one of the first fragrances I would think of, because it just smells so sexy and boozy on him. I absolutely adore it on his skin. Insane. So this is like a vanilla fragrance that really is very close to vanilla extract, but also it has some brown sugar. But I feel like the brown sugar somehow is giving it a really boozy touch, and like very boozy touch to me. And I feel that the booziness comes out a lot more on his skin than on my skin, and it blends with the vanilla so beautifully. It's very sensual, very sexy. It's sweet, but it's not tooth-achingly sweet. It's like the perfect amount of sweetness. So I don't think anyone would find this sickly, but yeah, I really, really enjoy when he wears this. So this will definitely be like my top 3 for date night for him. So if you are a man that wants to smell sexy, you want to impress, maybe you're going on a first date, Vanilla 28, trust me, it's, yeah, sexy as hell on a man. So definitely give this one a try. Vanilla 28 from Kayali. So let's get into Sirène from Fragrance du Bois. The Fragrance du Bois usually have bottles that have black on the front, and this one has pink on the front. So they're definitely trying to market this towards women. And I just don't think there's a need to market this towards women, because when I sprayed this on my boyfriend, I was in awe. I was like, this is for you. This is absolutely for you. So if you're a man and you haven't tried cherry on yourself before, definitely try and get your nose on Sirène, because it smells so sexy on him. So this fragrance is very luxurious smelling. What you smell is cherry and oud. There's a little bit of pepper at the top, and it just smells really smooth and well blended. None of the fragrance notes feel like they're jumping out. They just all blend together to make a beautiful, smooth, luxurious scent. It just smells like an expensive man with good taste. Something about it reminds me of like a velvet suit or just a luxurious suit. I don't know why, but it definitely smells like luxury. I was so blown away when I sprayed this on him. So I think like this is going to be one of his fragrances now. and I think it should be one of your fragrances now because it is incredible. Definitely try and get your nose on this in store. And also in terms of performance, it is amazing. It's a soft fragrance, even though it's got oud. Nothing about this is in your face. Nothing about this is offensive. Even though it's soft, it's still got oud in there. It's long lasting. It's potent. People are going to smell you. When I've worn this, I've gotten myself lots of compliments. What are you wearing? Oh my gosh, it smells so nice. And I think there's no reason why a man can't get the same compliments with this fragrance at all. So definitely, if you want to smell like an expensive man, you want to smell luxury and sexy at the same time, Sirène would be a fantastic choice. Honestly, like I keep saying, I was so blown away by this one. I didn't expect it at all, but yeah, absolutely incredible. Definitely recommend this for men for sure. That is Sirène by Fragrance du Bois. Don't go thinking that these are the only 5 fragrances. I've got 5 more fragrances that I've been testing on my boyfriend that I think are absolutely insane on a guy. So make sure you stick around. That video is going to be coming out next week. But also, I'm really trying to level up my boyfriend's fragrance game. So let me know in the comments, guys, if you want to see some of that content, some of the favorites that I'd recommend, if you're trying to build your fragrance collection as a guy as well. Let me know if this helped you, and I will see you guys in my next video.